Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the group starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the group starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to. Let's get ready for the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? We're ready. Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight to a caramel dream.
Chocolate matcha.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night and it's time to talk a little bit of mixing and things. So if you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you're in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. So you got on tonight, we've got myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got our own mixing maestro, which is Tim Advocate for Liberty. And we've got the green goddess of mixing, which is Lady Liberty. Thank you very much. If you have got any questions, just bomb them in chat. If you need to know anything about mixing, need to know flavour pairings or anything like that, I'm sure we can help you out and point you in the right direction. There you go. Pop out chat. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat.
Holiday season. What do you mean? I hope everybody is having a good holiday season. It's not holiday season.
It starts here. Thanksgiving starts the holiday season.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, it's
We're
the
in
start of
the
winter.
season, yo.
Winter started on Sunday. It was the
right,
official start of winter. The official start of winter. Fucking cold, isn't it?
Started last week.
Holiday season starts on the 24th and finishes on the 26th.
Yeah. Do you know what got me? Right, I've been waiting patiently for. It starts being Christmas when one advert comes on, and I wait for it, and I waited for it, and I wait for it, and it's always going to holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Right, I haven't seen it once this year. Because it started in November, apparently. That was first airing of it. I was thinking, it's going to start 1st of December. 1st of December, fantastic. So I'm sat there, I'm a celebrity, waiting for the adverts, waiting for holidays coming. I thought, it's not on. It came out in November, and they've changed the fucker as well. It's now AI.
Oh, that's the way things are going to
surprise
go.
me.
You can't fight it.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't start in June.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I always look forward to it. I know it's coming up to me holidays when that comes on, because it usually starts about 4 weeks from Christmas. But this year, no.
Santa's always been AI. Every year I ask for 3 million. Every year I get £3. Santa's reading it wrong.
Yeah. Right, says Benny Person, I am looking forward to springtime already.
I'm with Brian.
So yes, I haven't seen Holidays Are Coming yet, which I'm gutted. But it's not going to be the same because it's not. Do you have this? Do you know in America? Oh, so we'll talk about this in a second. We'll get Liam to do chat, and then I'll come back to that in a sec. Do you want to do chat?
He'll forget.
Yeah. In chat tonight we have Brian Ferguson, John Vaping Joker, John McClintock, Vapor Bunny, and that is, hang on, I'm sure I'm missing people. Quilly, Nicky Maynard, Head GB, Rocky Toomey, Stephen DeVrissier. I think I might have got a bit closer on the pronunciation on that second one.
Divisaire.
And I believe that is everybody in chat tonight. Unless I missed out a whole chunk of people.
Don't know, but Quilly's just said, y'all go like the vid yet? What vid?
You'll go like the vid yet? Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Quilly, what we're talking? We're talking in code? We're talking in code tonight?
Did you all go and like the video yet? But I don't know what video.
Yeah, thumbs up. It's good for the algorithm. So is gossip. Let's gossip.
Yeah.
Let's gossip. It means smash the thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up, boy. I've worked out that my chair, do you want to keep saying my chair's getting lower and lower?
Mm.
Well, I've now found out why it's getting lower and lower. Because I
you
swapped out
fixed it.
No, because I'm a fat fucker.
No, because you fixed it.
Yes.
Badly.
So not badly. I fixed it. So I took the what is it out of the shaft out of a chair that I had, and it fit into this one. But the problem is, it must be slightly too small because I had to turn it over, and it's about that much sticking through the bottom of the thing.
Mm.
So it's not sat. It's not sat. So that's why I'm suddenly thinking, I'm getting a bit smaller here. So I'm going to order a new gas lifter for it and fit that.
Get a new chair.
No, because there's nothing wrong with my chair. My chair's fine. I nearly bought one in Black Friday sale.
Just lower your desk and put it on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's TV trays.
Yeah,
You'll still sit too low.
Trays on either side, just sit there on the floor like that. On the
Yeah. So yes, what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of buffet. We'll do a little bit of buffet. Labour Liberty. What are you versing on, please, Cassie?
I've got the recoil with the Thelema.
Just while we're on, you look like a Smurf.
It is freaking cold in this office. There is no heat at this end of the house whatsoever. There's no insulation in my closet. It gets freaking cold in here. I have no idea what I'm
You're in the
vaping on.
closet. There is insulation.
Something banana. And then I've got the Ragoon on the Dreamer Clutch with some, I think, blueberry lemon cheesecake. Yeah, that's it. I'll pass it to Liam.
Right. So tonight I am on my usual Hadron Pro 250C with the Steam Crave Aromomizer V2 on top. And in that, I am back on my banana nut bread cream thing.
Ooh.
Tastes nice. I have no idea what to call it, and I don't even know if I'll release it, but it tastes nice. And I will pass it over to Tim.
Hadley, I'm the Lost Vape Thelema. I'm vaping on the VCF Sour Flavor Pack Mix. And then I've got the Dreamer Clutch with this custom button by CJ. And I got the Blaze Solo on that. And in that, I am vaping on the NOMS Ruyan Reserve. And then I'll pass it to Graham.
Okay. On that thing, which is great because you go, oh, wait, sir.
That thing. It's great.
Battery. Look at those.
Oh, gosh. Right, spikes on them.
No, well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to be in the mod. They just come out. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Those are the pins on the inside that come out.
Those are the pins on the inside, which have just basically pulled out. So it works, but you've got to kind of push it down with your mouth to vape it. And in that, I've got Drifter Bar. Just not used to the sweetness. Because it's a bar juice, isn't it? So I've been testing that out to see what it is. I've got that little thing. Neat.
Yeah, I saw them. What is it? AJ had one of them.
It's a whip.
Yeah, AJ had it when we was at the expo.
Yeah,
because they do pre-filled pods, don't they?
Yeah, that's the pod I've got in it.
Yeah, they're all UK juices, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do I think of it?
No.
Nah. And I like that. The idea is good, slim, everything like that. It's supposed to be 700 mAh battery, but it's probably less, I think.
Yeah.
And because I'm not used to disposable powered flavored juices, I'm just finding the juice horrible.
Right.
In it. And I've had Vermilion at 3 mils normally, and that is just more sweetener in and stuff like that. And I'm on the Goa 21 with a barrage on top, and in that I've just got some pineapple peach because I quite like the flavor of the Drifter, but I couldn't get any flavor. I couldn't taste the flavor because of the sweetener. So I made honey peach and Inawera pineapple. I can't remember what percentage is, but it's okay. And I'll pass it over to Slim gone. Yeah. Everybody's gone apart from Benny yet. I wasn't taking any notice at the beginning.
I never take any notice, to be honest with you. I mean, anybody could go around again, I still won't notice. I'm on the Goa with the Blaze Max on top, and inside that I've got some Fugly Yum Yum. Fugly but sweet. I'm also on the BP60, and inside that I've got some of the rhubarb custard from Vape and Go. If you want to go over there, check them out. They're in Halifax, a little shop, nice little shop. I'm also on the Innikins Prototype AIO. Don't know if they're going to release it or not. I keep pushing it for it, but I don't know if they are. And inside that, I've got my Macazar Y4 in there. Well, it's not Macazar Y4. It's my Y4. I did it. So yeah. So that is me. Cully's just going to say, has got the new FDH juices on the way. Just got done mixing my own blend with Licious Flavours as a pair. That chocolate eclair with buttercream, Bavarian and vanilla cream just sings, and he put a touch more cap glazed donut on the back end. So he's been adapting a flavour. And a little
don't let Faddy catch you doing that.
It's your juice. Once you bought it, you can do whatever.
Yeah,
you want,
I remember I got the apple pie and I put a little bit of thingy in it. What do you call it?
Thingy.
Custard.
Amaretto.
All right. So...
because it's a lovely juice, but I just thought a little bit of amaretto would just lift it and just give it that kind of the DIY, more towards the DIY.
And he's been cut off ever since.
It was really nice.
Yeah. So you
And
can do
Graham's
that
been
if
cut
you-
off ever since, so be careful.
But I've got a message through from Nev's Faddy's not happy with you.
Oh, well, Faddy for saying he added a bit of amaretto.
I think the word, why would he do that?
This is what I was saying. Sometimes, and I do think, I know that Birdie's been on and says it's exactly the same, it tastes exactly the same, but sometimes I think, is it because it's, I know they've got the same
Please
flavours
fill me
and
in on
that,
this
you know what I
Birdie
mean?
thing, because
I
I got to give him some crap around with him this next week. So come on, fill me out anything you got.
It has all the original, it's got all the original flavors. They went out and sourced them all, didn't they?
Did they get them all of them?
They went out and sourced all the
I
flavors.
thought they'd had to change one of them.
Don't know.
Don't quote me on it, right?
Yep.
Don't quote me.
But still, one of the best ranges out there at the moment.
They are, yeah. Like I say, I've just done the. What did I do? I finished.
And also, it comes from a DIYer.
Yeah, the swirl one's
Because
really nice. Like an old school strawberry swirl. I really enjoyed that. It's like old school. Do you know what I mean? Old school strawberry. None of these fancy strawberry. It was just straight up strawberry and a flavour that I don't taste that often. Do you know what I mean? It just had this back end of a thing. But that was nice. And the lemon pie was nice as well. The lemon.
Yeah, I love the lemon when I
that
tasted
was
that
really
for the
nice.
first time.
Yeah, that
I
was
actually
really nice.
rated the lemon, that lemon better than my lemon and Nev's lemon that they did. And Nev's thought the same. I thought that lemon was better than his.
Come on, Nevs, where are you?
That's very
Tell me he's
rare
wrong.
coming from Nick.
He's never going to admit that alive.
No, I just admitted for him. No, I think he did admit it on the live. He admitted it on the Saturday show.
Happy birthday.
Apparently, I only discovered that last night.
Happy
when he put
birthday,
the
dear
stuff.
Graham Vape Gems.
Not my
Happy
it's
birthday.
Vape Gems.
Happy birthday, Graham Vape Gems. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Addy Tooney, as well, by
Quick
the
as
way.
that, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
when-
yeah, happy birthday, Addy.
Birthday.
Is it his birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Addy Tooney. Happy birthday to you. What is it? Pugs as well, wasn't it? Pugs on Saturday. Happy birthday
Pugs,
to you,
yeah.
Pugsley. Happy birthday to you, Pugsley.
Yeah, somebody else as well.
Anybody else? Anybody else had a birthday on
Punk
Wednesday?
Rock Vapor.
Who?
Punk Rock Vapor.
I did pump on Sunday, didn't I? Anki said it's mine. Fuck off. Right, Brian's got a dilemma. He's got a dilemma. We might be able to show him. This is coming from Brian, aged 18. First venturing out. He's got a bit of a dilemma in his mixing journey. Letter sent in. I hope we can help him out on this big occasion. I'm perplexed. Do I continue to reorder Delosi Labs natural flavours at a premium price, or move more towards non-supercharged artificial concentrate at a more reasonable price? Can anybody
That's a good
help
question.
there?
I would
Yeah,
try them side by side. What do you like better? Right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to say
mediocre or some good flavors.
Yeah.
What was it?
But-
Delosi is delightfully mediocre. Was that the
Yeah,
phrase?
that was the thing. Yeah, delightfully mediocre.
That's great. That
But
means
again, though,
you don't get a bad one.
it depends on if they're mediocre to Brian or not. Because
Yeah.
as we always say, taste is personal. So I mean, it could be that you'll get the non-supercharged, and you might like a couple of those over the Delosi, but you might lean more towards the Delosi. But unfortunately, the only advice that I'm able to give would be, you have to do what's right for you.
There was some Delosi off for 50p as well in some shops over here, and they do ship to America. Or
Yeah,
abroad.
I would say try them.
From.
What I would say to that is
He
mix
looks.
and match.
Hang on, he looks Canadian.
Mix and match. That's what I would say.
That
Mix
was
and match.
so. Wow!
Nasty.
Wow! Grant.
I would-
Nasty.
Yeah, I would look at it this way. This is what I would look at it. I would look at the you're not paying medicine flower prices. Do you know what I mean? But I would definitely look at which are the better flavours in the Delosi, and stock up on them better flavours that you'd use more. look at the ones that you use most. Look at the ones that you prefer and think that's a really good flavour, and then drop the rest. And
I
then
did
mix.
see.
Do you know what I mean?
He put the natural flavors in there, so that might matter to him. It's like when we were testing the natural flavors and wonder flavors, we were surprised that some of them, a couple, were actually still better than the original SCs. I did not expect that. Usually it's the opposite way when it goes to them, but it wasn't. There was a couple that stood out, and a few of them, the naturals sucked.
Yeah, he's saying I've
comparison.
mixed quite a few of both, and from a flavour perspective, it appears Delosi is a clear winner.
Stick with.
So if you're happy with
Delosi,
that,
then.
if you're happy with that, I would stick with that.
How many times have you bought things thinking, "Oh yeah, it's better. It's going to be an upgrade from what I've got," or anything like that, and you end up getting it, and it just sits in the drawer, and you go back to your good old favourites.
Yes.
Well, once you get used to if you're used to the Delosi too, that's going to be part of your trained palate of what you like.
Yeah.
So it's going to feel weird to taste anything else.
Yeah.
So that might be a factor too.
Yeah, it just comes down to personal taste. Nobody can tell you where to spend your money. It's basically it comes down to what ones you prefer more.
I don't know. Graham tries to tell you to spend money at Vape Gems. Doesn't that count?
Yeah, if you're happy with it, then obviously maybe look at getting a bigger bottle. Do you know what I mean? Because that might work out cheaper than getting the smaller bottles. Do you know? Because so have a look around, and if you're using a flavour quite a lot, and you're getting 10 mils, say, of it over here, it might be cheaper to buy it as a 30 mil or an ounce bottle, whatever you call them if you're in Canada or whatever, and buy the bigger bottle because you're saving buying bulk. The more you buy, the bigger you buy, the more you get. And you might find that if you put quite a few in your cart, that you might get discount on it because it's a bigger order. Do you know what I mean? And a good tip is leave it in your cart for about a while. Sometimes they'll send you a fucking discount code.
Yeah.
That's if they got that plug-in in.
Yeah. So sometimes you get emails, don't you? Get an email
I've got a website scanner which tells me what all the plugins is, so I can actually see when they have that thing of the cart. The discount code.
The amount of times I've left something in my cart though, and then it's just got deleted. No discount code, no nothing. It just deletes.
I'll talk about deleted. Do you know them batteries I ordered, Graham?
Mm-hmm. They've deleted your order.
Computer says no.
Loads of people are getting the deleted orders, but a lot of people actually got them.
I bet they did. If you got in really early, you probably would have done. But yeah, I got an email saying, "Sorry, it's a discontinued product. We don't know what happened. You can't have it. There's your tenner back." Fair enough.
I was looking at what's a Discord, and somebody was something like 8 batteries, 80p, and I was just like, "Damn, missed that."
Yeah, I missed it as well. I missed it. There was a code that you could get first time £10 off, and what has it got on for £2 shipping? You just paid shipping, and I'm like, if I don't know. Thing is, right, I actually got an email from that on Wednesday last week because I get signed up to a lot of sites. I get emails through to tell you when sales are on and that lot, and I never opened it to have a look and see what they want. I just thought there's no what I really want there. And now what I'm thinking, what a bastard! I fucking bought batteries from Fogstar and I got 2 at the same price. I got 10.
Yeah, oh, it's like me. Like I bought on the pre-early sale they had on the 18650 battery store, and I got $2.99 for the 25 hours. Good deal, right? $2.99 US. Guess what they went for? $1.99 for the for the same batteries for Black Friday. It's like, damn it.
Yeah. You just hold off a little bit. I should have opened email and checked out what they were selling. I just didn't bother.
Hey, I got my batteries. I got a decent deal. Because one had a ripped wrap on it, I wound up with 2 extra ones too. So
that's all right.
Because they sent them out, and two flashlights. They sent me 2 flashlights.
Ooh, nice.
One in each order.
Nice. I think I've only got about 4 Delosi. I know one of them, Rocky mentioned Trent, and I got picked that up because people were raving about it.
Rocky's just dropped one on from Session Drummer. If you want to pick that up.
It's not a recipe. It's the Delosi single flavor test.
Oh, is it single flavor test?
Single flavor test.
All right, there you go. If you are wanting to try Delosi, single flavor test in there. There you go. Add that to your little reading material. Brian saying most 30ml bottles. Help me. Most 30ml bottles from Delosa is around $8.
That's not bad. It's not bad for 30ml. We're paying about £8-9 for a 30ml flavour on some flavours.
Yeah, if you're going for flavour and stuff like that,
yeah.
Yeah. 8's not horrible.
So did you get on
most
flavours?
everything's 5 or going to get 30 is going to be 5 or 6 American anyway. So it's 8's not that much more. And if you like them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just it. If you like the flavor, don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who else. If nobody else likes the flavor, it's a flavor everybody hates. If you like it, that's all that matters.
James, did you get anything Black Friday wise for mixing? I didn't, because I spent too much money, to be honest with you.
I spent $300 on flavorings.
You spent what the fuck?
Mostly chocolates.
All these stupid chocolates for this stupid chocolate crap he's got me doing.
He's still fucking on chocolate trip.
Oh, I'm doing chocolates for a while. We're doing everything chocolate. Yes.
Like fucking Willy Wonka.
There's an interesting one you did last night. You did Wonder Flavors, chocolate. Frosting, yeah. And you said it was something.
It wasn't as good as I expected it to be. I'm realizing some of the off notes I was getting in the mixes were coming from that actually flavor, and I didn't realize it.
Well, see, I really like the Wonder Flavors chocolate frosting.
And I really like it. And that, which made me think.
I have used it, and I thought it was good. And then I tried it single flavor. Wait a minute. There's that off note that I've been getting. Oh,
lady, did you get the off notes as well?
She didn't like it that much either.
Oh, you did?
Didn't really care for it all that much myself either.
See, I really like it. And I was thinking, I know Liam likes it because he uses it all the time. It's one of his go-to chocolates. And I was like,
I've used it so many times.
I was thinking, is this a regional thing?
Could be.
Yeah, because
yours just super tasty.
Oh, it could be a regional thing when it comes to chocolate. Yeah.
Because I single flavored it and didn't get any off notes either.
I haven't single flavored it. I'll have to try and single flavor it just to try.
I don't get a good frosting off it. It doesn't have a good frosting to it.
It's got like a nice creaminess, but it's not quite a frosting. And I did get an off note from the chocolate.
Yeah, same.
And I see, I don't really get frosting from it, but I do get a pleasant chocolate note, which is why I tend to use it as a chocolate.
It says panel implying Americans have bad chocolate. They do really have bad chocolate. They're not the greatest of chocolate people.
It's a different type of chocolate, though.
It's a different chocolate
that they're used to.
Well, what's even weirder is New Zealand chocolate's even different than UK chocolate. They're all different. Regional chocolate is different.
Well, European chocolate is different. European chocolate is different than ours.
Yeah, but US chocolate uses baby vomit. US chocolate has actually got butyric acid in, which is baby vomit. So,
William saying chocolate is an hard one to get right, but does depend on the user as well. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah. You get different.
But it doesn't have a smoothness. It's like this weird, almost waxy flavor to that chocolate that I didn't know was there.
If you buy a cheap bar of chocolate from Aldi or a cheap bar of chocolate from Asda, you get a waxy flavor. You get that waxiness in that.
That would be a regional thing, because not really. You'd still get like a creamy chocolate.
No, I'm talking about the 29p chocolate, but you get used to the 29p chocolates when you buy 20 of them in your shop.
But see, the 29p white chocolate, or what was 29p, is probably about 99p. From Asda was one of the best white chocolates.
The Asda white chocolate, the cheap one, is brilliant.
Yeah.
I chased that. I was like, I'm not going for the posh chocolates. I'm not going for that one. I want the Asda £1 for the big bar of chocolate one.
See? That used to be
29p. What I really realized there, and we haven't even gotten to it yet, but I know for a fact I would grab the chocolate ice cream or chocolate. I'd grab several other Wonder Flavors chocolates before I'd grab that Wonder Flavors chocolate frosting again.
Are you going to?
I did not realize it until now.
Are you going to do VTA? Devon Cream.
That's on the very next. Yeah.
Devon Cream.
Devon Cream. I'm debating on Devon Cream because it's only the one Devon Cream's really chocolatey.
Yeah, the vape train.
So it's kind of like it's not really a chocolate.
But it is a chocolate.
Yes, those are very good, Turtle.
Yeah. I don't. Do you know, right? Aldi and Lidl chocolates aren't that bad, to be honest. I quite like their little ones that look like Lidl do them. They look like Pringles crisps. They do the crisp sort of shape one. They're fucking lovely. Thing is, once I start with them, I just eat them all.
But I was buying those all the time. But the problem is that they're only about 20 pence cheaper now than actual Pringles.
Yeah.
They used to be almost £1 cheaper.
Yeah, we got the same thing over here, Liam. The prices have went up so much.
Yeah.
Neil says, I've been vaping my... think of your chair, Ben. Exactly. Think of my chair. He's going, get off me, you fat bastard. I've been vaping my chocolate milkshake since June. I got sick last week. Didn't vape much. But over the weekend, I started back on chocolate milkshake. But I started to smell a sour note now in it.
It might just be that where you were ill, your taste buds or sense of smell is altered slightly, and it'll eventually go back to normal.
Yeah, it could be just
that happens, Neil. After a while, you do get sometimes flavors flip for you. Like we used to. Yeah. I know it was the candied mango that's in the what was it called? Candy pop, strawberry mango,
juicy
or strawberry. Yeah, juicy strawberry mango, and that actually we used to vape the crap out of it. Now we can't touch it.
Yeah,
I mean I can taste it for single flavor testing, but I'm not gonna mix with it because just over it. You just get over it, like seriously. Or like Bob everything went peppery on him. All the ones you used to vape went peppery on them.
Yeah,
once you do that, you can't fix it.
Yeah, vanilla bean ice cream from what's the one you don't like, Benny? Liquid Barn.
Liquid Barn.
Yeah, Liquid Barn. I used to really, really enjoy that, and then all of a sudden I started tasting pepper off it, and I can't vape it anymore.
It's not great.
Yep.
It's not great. It's not the best ice cream out there. Hey, Birdie. You all right, buddy?
Hey, Birdie.
You beardy
Birdman.
bastard.
Captain Caveman.
Yeah,
Hi,
like I said,
Birdie.
Hi, Birdie. Like I said, it could be just that your taste buds have had a reset and you've been vaping it that long that you just got used to the flavour, and now it's just like, nah,
it also happens though. Sometimes when you're sick, depending on what it actually was, it can alter your taste buds just while you're getting better. I don't know what it is. It's just some things will just send your stomach churning or whatever, food wise and everything else. You know,
I
sensitivity.
remember after my surgery, everything for about a month, 2 months, had this metallic taste in it. Everything I ate was just like, there's a metallic taste, and that just slowly just faded away.
Well, when you were sick a little while ago, you had some weird taste.
Oh no, I found the solution to that. I know what was
did.
That. Yeah, basically went out and got some fresh air.
You went outside your apartment? Oh my god.
House, not an apartment. House.
Okay, you went outside your house. Wow, that's a miracle. What they do? Come in, drag you out, kicking and screaming? Because that's the only way you're going.
I don't take vapes out when I go out. So if I go shopping or go to town, I won't take a vape out. I will go out. I'll take a vape if I'm going out to the pub and stuff. But if I'm just going to town for 2 hours or 3 hours and coming back, I won't take a vape with me. So, but everything's just fresh and cleared out, and coming back in and going like, I can taste stuff. It's good.
The other advantage with that is after about an hour of not having the nicotine, you got that fuck off, leave me alone face. Which is great when you're out and about.
Yeah.
Another thing can happen to you with flavors, and I know this because it happened. Once you have a flavor and you find out that you like it better and it doesn't have that off note, and you never realized it was an off note, you can't go back to the old flavor a lot of times. I have that problem with Vape Train. Like SSA chocolate mousse, for an example. Now I go back to Vape Train, it just tastes off to me. I can taste that like it's a little bit dry and just not quite there. And I can't enjoy it like I used to. I used to enjoy it. Now I can't. And that kind of sucks.
Especially says in Germany, Aldi Chucker nut chop bar is called Nut Bitter.
Yep.
No joke. And Birdie wants to know, lady, wants to know, will you be talking like that on the Aussie Vape Show when you're on?
That'll be worse, much worse, because it's gonna be like 4 a.m. here. It'll be like 4 a.m. here, so we'll be
cold AF in here. So I'm gonna be like sitting here shivering and going, Fucking birdie.
It's
Fucking
called-
birdie. Fucking birdie.
Right, is that right? Turtle's just put in. It says biter, not bitter.
Yeah,
Biter.
bitter, not biter.
Biter,
Biter.
Biter.
biter, not bitter.
Yeah, I'll just put it in.
Yeah.
I'll just put it into Google Translate and see what it's all about.
Yeah, he's just saying that the chocolate bar is called Nut Biter.
No, oh, not
biter.
biter.
Mm.
Right, now I get it.
That's a good name. I should not have to be translated. Just keep it.
Yeah, nut biter. Rocky's saying
It'll
that
sell
I've
really
never
well
been-
in Benny's circle.
Yeah. Rocky's saying I've never been a pepper taster, but get pepper from a lot of lemons now.
I've gotten some very picky on my lemons too, Rocky, and that's yeah. I get off notes from certain lemons now. Sucks. I don't get pepper though, thank God.
It's when someone tells you it tastes like diesel, and then all you can taste.
Yeah,
is
it's like
diesel. Liam,
grapes taste like diesel. You know something's wrong. And it has nothing to do with taste buds. Just something wrong there. Fisherman brain. That's what it is.
So yeah, that's what I was going to ask you really. When we talk about Coca-Cola, do you get the Coca-Cola truck comes round to visit your towns in America during Christmas?
Not any place here. Maybe cities down south. I don't know.
Oh, we
Not up
do.
here.
Wait, it goes all the way around UK.
Nope.
Goes into cities around the UK.
UK is a lot more condensed. So you got to remember where we live. We wouldn't get that anyway. Where I grew up, I wouldn't have got that anyway.
Do you get your Santa Claus coming round on his little sleigh for charity before he goes out on big one on the?
What's the one that we get?
No.
I don't think Benny realizes how rural we live.
The
I don't think he
Masons.
gets it.
The Masons used to go around our parents all the time.
Masons.
Yeah, I think it was the Masons. It was something. Yeah, something like that. And they used to come around on the float with the Father Christmas on top.
Yeah, they usually do.
Maybe cities.
British Legion do things like that. They come round with them and things like that.
Yeah, they
With
still
Santa
do it
Claus.
around. They still do it around by me. Clark looks forward to going out and seeing Santa every year.
Yeah.
I mean, here
Yeah,
they'd only
they-
have to be about what, an hour to see like 25, 30 people if they stopped at every house and knocked on the door. So they're probably not going to do that here, Benny.
He's got a Wienermobile. I've seen the Wienermobile. I have seen it because I watched Porn Stars. Not Porn Stars as in Porn Stars, Porn Stars as in Porn Star. It's
He watches
strange when
porn
you've got a
stars. Don't let
fucking-
them lie.
It's strange when you've got to fucking explain to yourself what you've been watching in it. Do you know what I mean? Porn Stars, not Porn Stars. And they had
Sounds the same when you say it.
It just yeah. Someone brought in a Wiener pedal car, and apparently, yeah, it's a thing. A 6 foot Wiener drives round people round and about in a hot dog bun on a car.
Oh, hot dog.
Hot dog bun, yeah, it's a Wiener. Yeah.
Yeah, driving around in a 25-foot long dick.
Dick.
Yeah, that would worry me too, Neil. I'm not sure. Haven't mixed with it. I did mix with it, and I didn't really care for the mix. But I can pull it up.
I find flavour out Fuji at the percentages a lot of people using in their recipes. I find it really harsh on the throat.
I haven't used it for ages.
I like
Yes,
I
It
like
was
the
the
taste.
apple pie test.
I like the taste.
Yeah,
of it,
and
but I got pretty
I
much
got
half
an
it from
off
what everybody
flavour.
uses.
I got an off flavor in the apple pie test, and I'm pretty sure it's the Fuji. There's a little bit of an off flavor in that.
God, you're so
Everything else-
fussy.
You have no
Here, I'll
idea.
show it.
No,
'cause
right,
then you'll throw
I've
a
watched
fit.
the show. I've watched the chocolate shows. I know how fussy he is. Let's rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 2.
I want to see Tim try TFA chili mango 7% on a single.
not the
flavour
worst
test
one I
on
would
a-
have tested
on a-
lately.
on a live. Oh no, it's a great flavor if you love the taste.
What
of
was it that I
pancake.
just tested for Bull City? What was that flavor? The hot pepper one. What's that called again? Starts with a C.
It starts with
Capsicum.
C.
Capsicum?
Capsicum. Yeah. That is
Yeah.
not a pleasurable vape. Nope. You can use that in something, but I could only think of Rocky using that and actually liking it, or maybe Dave Lloyd. I can't think of anyone else who would enjoy that. But here's that recipe I was talking about, by the way, Benny. It's apple pie test. I just want to see how this worked. And it tastes pretty good, but there is a slight off note. Apple green from Noms, 2%. Toffee apple from Noms at 1. Cookie crumble cap at 1. Fuji apple FA at 0.75. Pineapple coconut from FA at 0.5 because not much pineapple. Super sweet Perillum at 0.5. And I'm going to say this wrong. Tarte Tatin?
Otatan.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay.
So what this is this is a making apple pie that's not like spice forward, so like Cassie can vape it. But the problem with this is this Fuji apple is giving me that slight off note, like
Even
there's something off on it.
0.75, I wouldn't have thought that.
I didn't think so at that lower percentage,
but
but I am getting it's not bad, but there is a tinge of something happening with that apple.
The other apple FA uses would be the other apple FA have because if you go back 3-4 years ago, they only had 2, didn't they? It's like I can't remember what it's called, but that's more like a baked apple, and it would actually fit better in that recipe than the Fuji.
Well, my grandmother always used to make them with a brighter like green apple and mix it with the reds. That's what I was trying to do here, but I was trying to Fuji apple from FA to see because it was we just tested it.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah. Now the pineapple coconut did a really good job of really bumping up, working like sweet coconut is kind of how it worked in there, and it did with that little bit of citrus, and it did bump up that like crust, like making it a little better. But I didn't like the apple that much, and I'm almost sure it's just a tinge of that, and the fact I'm used to having spices. But it wasn't terrible.
With
what's the other Fuji apple? There's another one.
Capella. Well, Neil Pitts has just put in that he did Fuji flavour at 0.4 to boost the Fuji apple Capella, and he's now just tastes a soap taste.
It could be that it doesn't play well with the
Capella
Fuji apple.
I thought it would be a great idea to put bourbon with the maple syrup.
I would use cap Fuji apple. Is what I use.
Bourbon maple syrup is not nice.
The vape train Fuji is really good as well. If you want to,
I would give it a try, Graham. But I mean, I get it.
I thought this is a great idea. They're going to work so well. They're so they're going to complement each other. Just turned everything off.
You know, sometimes I think that some companies, because obviously the flavour molecules out there, that whatever they do in their flavour molecules don't always play with other companies' flavour molecules. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't play with them right. They don't.
Yeah, it's one of the chemicals in there. It does.
Yeah, what they
upset
use
something. Yeah.
Yeah, in the other one, it just doesn't like it. It's like, no, I don't fucking like you. Get the fuck out.
Oh, it's like what was it? Hippie and I tried.
Oh, it was disgusting. I don't remember.
It's candy. It's similar to Blue Falcon, but we tried a different version, and it was gross. It was hibiscus candy with a cream, and it was oh my god, the cream didn't taste like cream anymore. The hibiscus didn't taste like hibiscus. It was just really gross chemical flavor.
Yeah, I just think sometimes when you do them, you think, oh, that'll be really good. They just
Rocky,
don't play with each other.
And what Rocky said about the Fuji apple and Pearl Country apple, I think that what happens is that off note gets covered by the spices. In this one, the apple's out there. The apple's flavor's not covered. So you really get it to taste. And I think just like with most things, when you try them, single flavor test them, if you find there's an off note there and you find one that doesn't have an off note, and you replace it with the non-off note one in a better one, like with the Peru Country apple, you'll probably even get a better result. Instead of covering a flavor you shouldn't have to cover, just add one that doesn't have that off flavor.
Space say Flavor West mango is one big off note. Too bad none of it is actually mango.
Oh, it's like pineapple coconut from FA. Search for the pineapple in that thing. I'm telling you, it's a citrus there, but it's not pineapple.
Yeah, you get a lot of them like that. That really puts me off. That when you get a flavour and you think, oh, I'll use this strawberry cream. And you think, oh, that'll be all right. I'll put it with a couple of strawberries. And then it's like, there's not even any cream there. You don't taste it. Or there's too much cream and no strawberry.
Or they blow your mind with like spicy lime. You get scared of it. You're terrified of it. You try it. It's lime zest.
But
There's no spice to it at all.
Yeah, but that's why I like.
Just so you
That's why I
guys
like Wonder
know,
flavors.
Tim is broken, and there definitely is pineapple in that pineapple coconut from it.
Yeah, I don't get the pineapple. I get like a citrus. It's very mute.
It is very light, but it is definitely pineapple.
That's why I like Wonder Flavors, because Wonder Flavors send out beta testers to people in the community to actually get feedback before they release. I don't know what the other companies do, but I'm pretty sure most of them aren't getting feedback before
I'm getting
release it.
90% sure FA just sends them out. I mean, just sends them out as a release. Because
I think what they do is they sit around all these when they go, what we're going to make this week? I don't know what we're going to
What are we going to call this? We don't know. We want to sell it. We made too much of it.
We'll do a lemon. We'll do a lemon, raspberry, compo. And then you get it. You don't taste a fuck all. You're like, well, I don't taste lemon. I don't taste raspberry. But it's not even a jam. It's just fucking, what is it?
Do you think
That sounds amazing.
Do you think the guys in the lab are just going, here's a lemon, here's a raspberry, we got a compote, we'll put all three of them together and then just release. And nobody tastes it, they just send it.
Yeah, and then you taste it. It's like, these did not mix well together, buddy.
Yeah, it's like you say with coconut, innit? Yeah, we'll do a coconut and then we'll make it taste like suntan lotion.
Yeah, this year's release with the Wonder Flavors, like all the ones that were released that were tested by our community were decent, at least decent. The ones that didn't quite hit the bar and here and there were ones that were not tested by us, because we got the full list of everything you got tested.
God.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Nothing like expecting a nice maple flavor and you get
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, that's bad, buddy.
Yeah, I know. We've covered it before. It's like we'll make a melon flavor, and what people really love with melons is the rind. So we just throw loads of rind in there.
Yeah.
I never get that rind. I never get why you put rind on it. Who eats the fucking rind?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same with strawberries. Pretty much, a lot of the strawberries that were released, we'll make them underripe because we know everybody loves an underripe strawberry.
Let's make them green. Let's make it green, so all you can taste is the wood and the greeny bit on the top.
I'm still waiting for tangerine skin to come out.
Do you eat it? I eat.
I love tangerine skin.
I was gonna say he loves them.
I will sit there, have the tangerine, and then eat all the skin apart from that top bit.
He sprinkles it on top of his condensed milk and sugar sandwiches.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what his mum said. You need to eat the skin; it's good for you.
I was just looking at Neil's Thai apple, Wonder Flavors, Fuji apple kappa.
That would be a good option.
Lime and all. Like, I just looked at it and went, how long it took it to balance that?
That Thai apple.
Is it the recipe there? Is it?
Yeah, you got the recipe to share. Oh,
So
you have to give them a.
Oh yeah, I can't give everybody a spanner. Just tell us what your name is on it. It's on there. I've got more blue than I have all else. Oh, give me a spanner. You can put it in yourself. I'll give you a spanner.
Not gonna give you a
Benny's
spare.
got the blues.
Screw it. I'm just gonna give
He's
you
been here a
one.
while. He's been here a while.
Benny
Nearly everybody's a spanner.
Wednesday night show is going to be Benny Vape's Spanner channel.
Do you know what we just watched? And this fits in perfectly.
Just drop it in. Drop your recipe in now.
Dodgeball. You know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Here we go,
Yeah.
Benny.
Duck, dive, dodge, dive, dodge.
Yes, exactly. 100%, Benny. We just watched it like yesterday, the day before.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Duck, dive, dodge, dive, dodge, duck.
No. Dodge,
And then he gets killed by a sign.
Dodge.
Yeah.
I don't drink my pee because I like the taste. Do I have to drink my
Have
pee?
you got it?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cherry berry would
Ooh.
Wonder Flavors, Flavor West at
Flavor West.
0.5, Cherry Crush, Flavor West at 1, Fuji Apple
Nice.
Cap at 1.2, Lime Cap at 0.5, Lime Raw VSO at 1.5.
It's a cult. It's a cult.
Super sweet at 1 and Thai apple at 0.4.
Well, it's definitely a cult because we
Nice.
can't get that raw, so fuck that off. Get it off. Get it off. It's a cult. We can't get it. Get away.
Yeah, and the biggest difference you're gonna get there is you get a little bit of the flesh from the raw. You really don't. You get more of a juice from the OG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks really nice. There's a
What's that cherry berry? Is it nice? Is that cherry
I
berry?
like the cherry berry. I use that tunes.
All right.
As long as you keep it low.
I use it at 4.
Oh God.
4.5.
I mean, you
if
could
it-
always replace it with Salubarome's Berry Nana Benny, and just that has plenty.
Yeah,
of
you
cherry
should
in
try
it.
that Benny right now. Replace the Slooperone Berry Nana because that's such a good Berry Nana.
I like a cherry. Do you know, right? Every now and again, I do like a cherry. I do like a cherry.
Good, that's
beer.
cherry cough drop right there. Perfect.
Yeah. I don't like the cough drop sort of flavour, and I don't like the tunes sort of flavour, but I do like a cherry that's, like a fizzy cherry. Do you know that sort of cherry? I do like that.
Hey, that's
sort
a
candy
flavor that's
cherry.
named extremely well. A Berry Nana. I expected to call cherry cough drop myself out of that, didn't you?
Hey,
Where's the banana?
I got up.
Echo Dub. The bananas are in the refrigerator, but don't say that too loud because then Ashley will start throwing.
He heard you. I heard her thump.
in the fridge?
Yeah.
Who keeps bananas in the fridge?
We do
Wrong.
Why?
because Ashley likes them cold.
What do you put them next to?
The eggs.
Oh, ripen the eggs up. Eggs.
Yeah.
That trick to ripen.
I stay out of the fridge. I don't even go in there anymore. I just gave up.
Yeah.
I gave up.
They're wherever there's room, and I shove them. That's more accurate.
Which is why I stay away from the fridge.
Banana.
That's another thing. What was it? The eggs out or eggs in the fridge. That's
Supposed to be
different
out.
in different
Supposed to be out.
Supposed to be out.
I
They're not
put them
supposed
in
to
the
be
fridge. I put them in the fridge. It's supposed to be out.
I leave them out.
Yeah, no, it's fridge. Get in fridge.
No, I leave them out. You don't need to put them in the fridge over here.
Yeah,
Put 'em in the
especially
fridge.
kitchen.
In, out, in, out.
Made a pizza last night, and I thought I'll wrap it up and put it in the fridge. And I thought, no, just leave it on the top. It doesn't matter. It's so cold in here.
You don't keep your eggs out of the fridge until like March, and then you save a nice little stockpile. And then Halloween, you got some really good eggs to egg the houses with.
See, the main reason why we don't have to over here is because they don't actually wash the eggs. Whereas in the States, they wash the eggs. By washing the eggs, you actually remove that protective coating that the eggs have got, which stops them from going bad.
Have you
That's
seen
room
what's
But
happened?
you also remove
Yeah, it's an
the chicken
embryonic
shit.
sac, is what it is.
Yeah,
Embryonic
but
sac.
are you eating? Yeah, okay. So there might be chicken shit on there. Are you eating the eggshells?
I was watching some. I was
Into
watching
the pan. What if
something.
it
This,
flakes off into your pan?
She has gotten
Then
way
still
better
eat
at not.
it. No, I'll wash
Liam-
my eggs.
But
Thank
Liam-
you.
Then it's
No.
cooked-
Liam,
but
she
then
has
it's cooked
gotten
at
way better
180
at not.
degrees. Be
She's
fine.
gotten way better at not cooking eggshells. Don't even bring that up because there was a time you should get eggshells in there all the time. That was a long time ago.
No, sir, that was not me. I am very good about picking eggshells out.
Ooh, it's fight.
I know.
Listen,
Good for
mister,
calcium,
I'm
though,
going to go get some milk so you can finish making macaroni and cheese. Come back for the third time without milk.
Hey, we had
Good
plenty of
for-
groceries.
And
Did you tell
$350 worth of other groceries that you weren't supposed to pick up.
It's like me picking up chocolates from sites. I got them $300 worth.
Rated out. You all right? You're eating a dead baby animal. How's that any better? Laughing my ass off.
Yeah, true.
It's not quite. It's not.
Because
It's not.
It's
an animal
not. It's
at the
not a
moment.
baby. It's not a baby. It's
Oh,
unfertilized.
wait a minute. There are those eggs. We just
They
watched
were
that cooking
cooked.
show the other day. What's that cooking show you watched the other day? They were eating it was the almost fully developed.
Oh, they
Chicken.
do it in China though, don't they? There's a bit of a
Oh
delicacy.
yeah, it's
so gross.
It's a dish that starts with a B, isn't it? Bill.
She just watched some the other day. I was like
Yeah.
gagging watching them cook it.
Yeah,
It's like, oh.
yeah. No, I couldn't eat that.
It was chopped and it was a viewer's choice basket, and it was like the ones that they boil an almost completely formed
No, that's
shit inside
no.
the egg.
No, that's cruel. That is cruel. That's cruel. I won't do that.
Did you see?
It's a delicacy in some places. It's just not for me.
Yeah, it is. They do. It's a delicacy. It's like them century eggs, isn't it? They eat all that shit.
I'm convinced delicacy just means feed to the tourists and laugh.
yeah.
Balut. That's it. Balut.
That's the one.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was. You were right. It was a bee. I couldn't remember what it was, but that looked. Oh God, that was. Now that's a dead baby animal. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's just gross.
But I suppose we do eat lamb, don't we? Do you know what I mean?
I like lamb.
Well, did you see what happened this week? I was watching this morning, and basically, trading standards have just pulled a load of American food off the shelves and stuff like that, imported food off the shelves.
Why?
Would that be because of steroids and stuff like that?
Because they don't meet British standards, and they'll through some of the ingredients, like Cheetos, had silicon in.
Oh.
So they just said silicon. You got to remember, this is the news, so they probably don't know what the silicon is and just went for the scare tactics.
Oh, our PG, like our PG is antifreeze.
Yeah, exactly. Well, everybody's banning USA's fanny getting caught, FDA, etc. Exactly. They're what is it at?
That's hope. That's hope.
Arla. Everyone's on a ban on Arla. We have a dairy over here called Arla, and everybody's banning Lurpak.
Oh
and things like that
yeah, I was reading something about that.
They're feeding the cows with this thing that's come from America to make the milk last longer.
No, apparently it reduces methane as well from the cows.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your milk lasts longer and everything like that, but it's
make
like
those
poison.
cows environmentally friendly.
But but the thing is, when I had a little read of some of that, and people were saying, this is the list of precautions. You got to wear a breathing apparatus around it, and it's highly poisonous and stuff like that. And I'm reading it thinking, yeah, if you fucking eat it, we're not eating it. The cows are. So is that actually filtering through to the milk, or is it just another one of those scares?
Well, Lurpak's on the shelf anyway. If anybody wanted Lurpak, it's just sat there doing no pack.
You also got to wonder, Liam, how much of it they're feeding to the cows. It might be a really super low percentage, and by the time it filters through them, it wouldn't be nothing in the milk. Yeah. I mean, it's just like they try to some of the scare tactics they've used with us. There might be think of diacetyl alone. The percentages of diacetyl you need to actually get sick are astronomical compared to even what we even could fathom in vape.
Me and Liam were talking about this on ELR. You got some triangles and stuff like that, but they're only on some of them. They're only there because of California state law.
Yes.
Yeah.
California state law is a reason for a lot of labels on a lot of things.
Oh, well, we had salmonella in his eggs. No one could eat eggs for about fucking 5 years.
My wood pellets, my pellet stove. Say cancer can potentially cause cancer because of California.
What was she called?
Was that Edwina Curry?
Edwina Curry, yeah. Don't eat eggs.
Yes.
Don't eat eggs.
Yeah, don't eat eggs. And then all of a sudden, eggs are good again.
Rocky, that's sacrilege.
These scares coming around. I was reading about raw milk.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to drink it myself, but apparently a load of people drink raw milk, so unpasteurized and everything else. And one of the quotes that I read was a woman saying that she loves raw milk, but what she always does to make sure it's safe, what she always does with the raw milk to make sure it's safe for her and her children to drink is boil it. Thinking, you're fucking pasteurizing it. That's what pasteurizing is.
If you're not drinking it straight out of the bulk tank, it don't count. It's not raw milk.
Yeah.
But I watched a documentary on this about the California thing. Some things, it's not even that it can or can't. There's nothing in it that actually can cause cancer. But if they have to do the paperwork and stuff and get the lab test, it'll cost them a fortune to prove it. So they just throw the damn label on there because then they can do it and they don't have to do anything.
We had bacon. We weren't allowed to have bacon for a while because bacon can cause cancer.
No,
Bacon can cause cancer.
It's I think with smoked. I think think it's smoke bacon because that smoke, what they
Yes,
use, what they use to actually give that flavoring, is cancer causing apparently. But again, it's the dosages. So if you're having 6 rashers of smoked bacon every day, then you might be hitting those levels. But if you're having one every now and
Nope.
again,
No, it's not even that, Liam. Smoked bacon would be made by wood products. Anything that actually gets burned has to have a potential cancer causative. That's why my wood pellets for the pellet stove, although there's no way I'm going to consume it, is actually could cause cancer because you could get cancer if you get prolonged exposure to smoke.
Is there any other way to smoke bacon, Turtle?
The thing which annoys me the most is diacetyl, and we're not allowed diacetyl in liquids in the UK. Well, you're allowed them in short fills and stuff, but that's going to be closed and stuff like that. So why aren't we allowed diacetyl? Because of the media. So we're making laws to appease the media.
Oh yeah.
Diacetyl in vaping, heavily diacetyl vape was like 7 to 15 parts per million.
Yeah,
diacetyl. What we use in a vape.
And
a cigarette, and many of them are 7 to 10,000 parts.
But
7 to 10,000 parts per million. Okay. The people that got sick were getting 7 to 800,000 parts per million exposure with no respirators for decades before they got it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a right online. Yep. Mm-hmm.
In Chinese factories, and there was one other case of somebody getting diacetyl poisoning or whatever you want to call it from having microwave popcorn. He developed a habit. He'd have two boxes of microwave popcorn every day.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
He loved the smell of it so much. In the bag, and he was doing that twice a day. And after 10 years, he ended up with it too.
Well, I've been feeling a bit dodgy for the last couple of days. I'm sure I've got uranium poisoning from my coil.
Well,
where is that coming from? I gotta ask, who comes up with these things?
Where the hell is that one come from?
Who comes up with these
Louis
things?
was just saying about Teflon. Shit don't stick on that stuff.
Yeah. No, yeah, but again, there was a whole scare with that being heated up. It lets out toxic.
It changes into a radioactive substance that you can power nuclear bombs with. Yeah, right. Okay, I'll go with that one.
Does that mean it can become like a superhero if we eat it?
But if you do cook with a Teflon pan in the same room as a parrot, the parrot will end up sick and possibly dying because of the fumes from Teflon. Because they're sensitive to it. But the way I look at it is
just
not fucking parrots.
My parrot.
Is that like a canary?
Parrot.
It's not a sleeping. It's pining for the fjords.
Yeah, if it wasn't nailed to the perch, it'd be pushing up the daisies. Is that like taking a canary down mines? If you canary
my grandmother
dies...
killed my parakeet once.
Yeah.
So she came in so drunk, smelled so bad of alcohol, went over and got right up next to my parrot like this. And when she left, the parrot was dead.
Exactly.
No joke. A parakeet was dead. I'm not even joking. It really happened.
I'm curious, what's happening with the FDA and Vaptasia and that case?
So it's still they haven't made the decision yet, but that's where it is. They've heard everything. Now we're waiting for them to litigate.
Have you followed it? How
I've been following with Nick, and don't follow Nick's because Nick is really confusing. Okay, but what's his name? Oh God, can't think of VTA. I can't think of his name. Anyhow, he did a better job explaining it because Nick's was a little confusing. Sorry, Nick, but
but in the case, you've seen both sides. Where do you think it's going to go?
It looks really positive for us. It really depends on how biased the people listening are.
Is it a jury?
And we also still have the potential that there's a presidential promise. Remember?
Yeah.
It could kick in later that might even change it, even if it goes badly. Plus, the new FDA director is probably going to listen to the person who put him in there. So that's going to help too.
He can always come in and pardon the vape companies.
Yeah, he could. There's all kinds of things he could.
Why did
pardon them? Not pardon the vape companies. No, but the FDA commissioner could come in and just, no, we're not going to deal with this. We're not going to do this. But no, the PMTAs were obviously set up and nobody even knows exactly what the parameters are. They were never publicized, and that's technically from the get-go illegal. And plus, how did they get theirs through knowing it's the same ingredients as these ones? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
While we're on this whole safety thing as well, it's a nice little segue.
Nice segue. We're just about to say that.
Nice little segue.
A nice little segue into our next thing. A little thing's come up, a little warning.
Yes, perhaps a little bit of vape drama as well. But Darkstar have issued out an email to their customers for people that have ordered Capella Super Sweet. Apparently, they also sell, I think it's one of their sister companies or however you want to call it, sells food, beverage products and stuff. They're safe for using in those, but not safe for vaping. And one of those products has apparently gone onto the Darkstar website and been sold erroneously, which is Capella. I've actually got the email up now, which is Capella OS Super Sweet.
Yeah, other Sean's just put in. Yeah, other Sean's just put in OS Super Sweet.
Yeah, so they did identify people in the email, not by name, by their order number, who actually ordered it. It looks like they've actually been selling it on their site since September. And only
that's a big oversight, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've only just now only just now noticed. I've literally only just noticed now scrolling through the email when the first order was put in, which was the 20th of September. So
the thing is, if I bought from them, I wouldn't know if I've got a dodgy one or a good one because I delete my emails.
Well, that's it. I mean, if you checked out as a guest and didn't put in an email address, or you put in one of those disposable email addresses, if you have to provide,
or you're not on the mailing list.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know about that, and I buy every so often from Darkstar.
So if you have ordered from Darkstar, I'd say between September and now for Super Sweet, check to make sure that the bottle doesn't say Capella OS Super Sweet. If it just says Capella Super Sweet, it's fine. It's Capella OS Super Sweet. It's let me see. I don't think they actually say. I think they put out another email to say what was in there.
I'm wondering the same thing, guys.
It contains MCT oil and benzyl alcohol.
So there you go. That's what is wrong with it. It's got oil in it. It's an oil.
Why?
So Lewis is just saying, so what's wrong with it? And Neil said, what in the OS? It's oil that's in there. Oil. So it's not safe to vape. Same as Loran's oil stuff and things like that. We always say this, if you're getting Loran's, then, or Loran's, whichever you want to say it. If it's got oil in it, if anything's got oil, then don't vape it. It's not oil. You don't want to be vaping.
This is only Darkstar. It's not any of the other companies. But as I said, if you order Super Sweet from Capella Super Sweet from Darkstar from, I'd say, beginning of September until now, double check your bottle to make sure it doesn't say Capella OS Super Sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
And if it does, contact Darkstar. But they've issued this apology, but all they're doing is if you contact them and say, oh yeah, I've ordered one of those bottles, I vaped the whole lot, they just go, oh, sorry, send you out a proper bottle of Capella Super Sweet and then tell you to contact your doctor.
Yeah, that's why. Anyone should mix, but if you're getting it from a reputable place, you don't expect them to have oil-based liquid. Do you know what I mean? Because Louis said that's why not just anyone should mix. Anyone can mix as long as you get the right information and you're buying it from the right source. And it's down to the company that you're trusting that company to have done their due diligence, and they're selling you. If it was just a random company, for say you went on to Capella and bought it through Capella, they don't give two shits. They're not bothered what you're using it for. They'll just sell you it. But if you're buying it from a company that is designed for buying flavourings for vaping, then you expect them to do the due diligence and not stock things that have oil in them. Unless they specifically say, this is not for vaping, we have got this in to use as sweetener in a beverage mix. Do you know what I mean?
The thing with this is, it tells me that what they're doing is they're having all of their flavourings sent into one place and then distributed out to their sister companies.
They made a mistake.
And they've made a mistake. They've shipped out the OS, but then somebody in the sister company in Darkstar Vapor hasn't actually noticed that this is OS and has just put it on the shelves to sell. Being paranoid and obviously having a little bit of trust eroded in that, I'd be thinking, well, what's to stop them from
that would make me a little away from that company, at least for a while.
Getting in the Capella OS Super Sweet and mislabeling it as regular Super Sweet.
Yeah, how hard would that be to accidentally do that?
So it's a bit of a complicated one, isn't it, really? Because obviously they've bought it in, probably thinking they were getting Super Sweet and not realising that they've got OS. And then they just stuck it in a tub, left it in the thing, and just filled up the bottles like that. Not even checked it. Just a normal thing. Could have been that. But they should do their due diligence of checking when it's come in. It'll have a big fuck off label on it that'll say what it is, I would have thought, unless it's been mislabeled by the company they've bought it from. Then it's not their fault.
Yeah, if it was mislabeled by the company that they bought it from, they wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Yes.
So, I mean, at least they've done the right thing by sending out this.
But it's 4 months fucking later.
yeah, I know. But at least they've done the right thing in sending out this email to make people aware of it. But why has this gone on for 4 months?
4 months. Do you know what I mean? I can understand a month. Do you know what I mean? That someone's gone along, they're doing a stock check. Fuck. That number don't match up with that number. Wait a minute. Hold up, fellas. What we done here? What we done? What's happened? Let's have a check back.
But I assume they've even listed it on their website, unless somebody has ordered Super Sweet and the OS has been picked up and sent out. But for them to be able to identify from the actual orders who has ordered OS Super Sweet, it's been sat on their website to be ordered for 4 months. Yeah. So they've even put a new space on their website as a new Capella flavour.
Yeah. It says, what does OS stand for? I don't know. It's probably oil soluble. Yeah,
I assume it's oil soluble, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You're right, Sean. They should have actually, because they would have had everybody's address on file, or should have, that ordered that. They should be able to go back through their orders and see who ordered
what. That would
what.
make sense, Space Turtle.
And then send a letter out to everybody instead of just sending out an email. Unless they sent out this email, but they've also sent letters out in the hope that if the letter misses them, in the hope that if the letter misses them,
if they're covering themselves, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
In case covering double bases makes sense.
Well,
but you think you'd want a physical letter to let you know about something like that? Yeah.
It just gets you that. Do you know what I mean? I understand that accidents happen. I understand that mistakes are made. I understand that, when you're buying stuff, like say, if they're buying it from a supplier and they see a new thing come up, OS, it's a new flavour.
Operating system. It's a new operating system.
Yeah, we'll get it in and not realising that it's oil soluble, or do you know what I mean? They might have not realised that. But it's their due diligence.
It could have been overly sweet. Maybe it's like an extra sweet. Overly sweet would have been my guess.
Do you know what
looks
I mean?
like it's only 17 or 18 orders. It's only 17 or 18 orders that they put on this. So it could just be that those 17 or 18 people are the only ones that have ordered it. But
what if those 17, 18 people don't see that and they use it? And then
people have been using it anyway, haven't they?
Well, from September, that's been used
in their vapes.
Yeah, that could all be gone. They could have gotten sick by now. And then we got real evidence for the other side that's not really evidence. It's a BS claim.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's. I just think that you're trusting a company to do due diligence. That's what you're putting your trust in them. If you don't know that, and you just say OS, and you think, oh, it's a new sweetener, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You do it
Or
when
just part of
sweeteners
their
come out.
labeling system. Maybe the OS
Yeah.
could be just part of their labeling system.
Yeah, you don't know any different. I just think it's 4 months is a long time to make a mistake like that. I think a month you could understand it. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, how much sweetener? Like, if you're using like 1% sweetener, how much of that have you used in 4 months? Possibly mostly all of it.
If it's a 30 ml bottle, you've gone through it.
If you're mixing for, say, other people as well, sometimes like a family,
Yeah.
you could go through a 60
Yeah,
easy
exactly.
like that. That's
I
just
just-
crazy.
It is. It's just. I just think 4 months is a long time. You could slap on the wrist for a month and say, "Look, we're really sorry. We didn't realise. It's our mistake." Do you know what I mean? We ordered it in. We you know.
Oh, we've just caused you permanent lung damage, but I'm sorry, slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Just to make it clear, this isn't Darkstar bashing. This is if any of the reputable
any
companies out
company.
there did this.
If any company did it, it'd be exactly the same. If
Ju-
you know, even if it was Alchemist Cupboard, and they did the same thing, and he's a friend, he's Barry, our customer's friend. What is it? E-cig shop. They did exactly the same. Ryan did exactly the same. I'd bash that as well. Do you know what I mean? Just for that thing.
What's that test you can do for if you got the oil in the concentrate?
Put it in water, see if it floats.
Is it just water you put it?
Yeah, you can just put it in water, see if it
Yeah,
floats.
there was another one with putting a little drop on a bit of tissue, wasn't it? And seeing
That's
if the
what I
tissue
thought.
goes transparent.
Yeah.
Yep, that too.
So, yeah, exactly. It should have been picked up. It should have been picked up before. I do think 4 months is a long time. That's what
Rocky
I'm
does
bashing
have a
on.
point there, though. Darkstar's been kind of
they have-
caught
they
for a
have,
lot of shady stuff over the years. They
Yeah.
really have.
But a lot of companies did that in the early days. Do you know what I mean? And also, Rocky did put in for the Chef's OG have put out now that they have been bought out. It is true they have been bought out. We mentioned this before, and they've got all the recipe book as well. They've got all the recipe book, not just the ones that you know. They've got the full.
Hold on, we gotta make this clear. The chef's site was not owned by them anymore. So it's not on the chef's site. That's the Flavor Craver site. Is the one that got bought out.
Flavor Craver.
Yes,
Yeah,
the Flavor Craver.
But
Yes,
the original one is actually Darkstar. So it's like that's really confusing when you try to explain that to someone.
Yeah, but the people that have bought Flavor Craver actually shelled out to buy the actual recipe book, as opposed to not shelling out to buy the recipe book and just deciding to call all of their flavors out anyway.
Yes. And do all the same spellings and the same spelling mistakes and everything.
Yeah.
Well, they did buy the website, so they bought the spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
And to address Hankey's 5 litres of some flavour from eBay and it all tasted like engine oil, that's what happens when you buy 5 litres of grape.
Yeah. Niels want to know, Tim, do you know if Glycerin Supply is a good place to buy VG?
I believe I have bought from them and had no problems. I'm pretty sure. I'm double checking.
So Space Turtle Flavor Craver was the original people from Chefs.
Yeah, they always had the original chef's recipes.
Yes.
And they still have the original chef's recipes.
Yes. But they also have the flavour book for every recipe that has ever been out on Chefs.
Yes, and I should imagine there would also be some unreleased in there as well. Knowing Carl and Lewis, they were constantly developing recipes, so there's probably some gold in there as well.
It used to be made in Wales. I don't know where Flavour Drops
It's
is.
still made. It's still made in Wales.
Made in Wales. Then there you go.
And the answer is yes, Neil. I have bought from them before. So yeah, they had no issues with them.
Oh well, there you go, Neil. Yes, he has bought them. No issues. No issues. Our roving reporter just said no issues with Glycerin suppliers. So what about 88 Vape buying Typho tea? Maybe so. Don't know.
It's solely because they just want to say it's the vape that makes you go ooh.
Yeah.
Jesus. Good on me.
So, yeah,
Tim won't know the rest. Tim won't know the advert.
No.
Yeah, I do. It's actually things make you go, say it right. No.
No.
I don't know the advert. I don't know the advert, but I know the other song. It sounds like.
So yeah, so if you like I say, we're not bashing Dark Star totally. I just think it's a very
Totally.
unfortunate mistake to make.
Yeah, anyone who did that, especially a super sweet, that's the worst one because that's going to go in every one of your
That's
mixes.
going to go in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not talking about something that you might not have even mixed with yet. You could have it 4 months. It could be sitting on the shelf still. We're talking about something that goes in every single mix you make.
Can you imagine the fuck up? Can you imagine the fuck up though if they'd actually sold it wholesale to a commercial?
That's what I was thinking.
You can
That's my
imagine
fear
in
if
the
it's somebody who actually sold. Like, I hate to say it, but like here we have some people that like will sell direct. What if someone like that got it and sent it out to everybody? You know,
I
get a
can
whole
just
bunch of
imagine-
random people sick and it'd come back on them.
I can just imagine going through the shelves and then they look at the super sweet and they look out, hang on. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's going to be somebody like that.
And you got to make a recall.
Just said they go, shit, I've got to tell him. I've got to tell him.
You got to recall all of that, making you look bad, even though it was your supplier that was issued. Yeah.
Rocky saying some of Carl and Lewis's recipes came from ALR with agreement from the mixer.
As long as it was with agreements.
Mm.
Yeah, not stolen like some other companies have done in the past.
Bring back Zippy.
Yeah. So that was just a bit of a public information. It's just good to get it out there, and if someone does something wrong, like I say, it wouldn't matter if it were anybody we knew and did exactly the same thing. I'd be saying 4 months. Why the fuck is it took 4 months to find it out? Echo Dub says, I still wonder what was in the Bear bee sting pie recipe. Honey.
It was 30% bee, 20% sting.
Yeah.
20% pie.
And made with a little bit of sting in its tail. Do you know, I like Tickle Me Pink from there. I do like Tickle Me Pink. It was rather unusual flavour.
I was never a fan of Tickle Me Pink.
Was you not? I quite like. I've got a bottle. Original bottle. Tickle Me Pink.
The taste reminded me of the smell of urinal cakes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Urinal
I was never a fan of Tickle Me Pink. Mexican fried ice cream, but then
Mexican fried ice. I've got a bottle of that as well.
I've never been a big fruit lover anyway, but Mexican fried ice cream and Welsh custard and all of those were absolutely fantastic.
Question for you: did they finally did Dark Star, who took over for the original website, did they ever get rid of those mock recipes they made that they had the same name, or they still got them on there selling them like they're the originals?
I think they're still selling them, but they I think that there was a disclaimer. I don't know whether there still is.
It was a tiny disclaimer.
It used to say improved. New and improved. That's what it said.
The problem there is we have to be very careful when you explain, yes, they were bought out and they took over everything, because you got to say that it's not on the original site. It never was, because otherwise people go there thinking that they had the real recipes.
They only come out with that after they were being called out by everybody in the community for doing it.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, and then now it's going to get even more confusing. So I just was talking to someone last week and said thank you. Said thank you to me because I mentioned the fact that no, it's not that they're not on their site. They're on Flavor Craver. And even now, it's Flavor Craver that has the site and all the recipes.
Yes.
Dark Star, the original site, does not have it.
See, this was all big because I know Flat Cap went off on this because they started up Flavor Craver after going bust and selling Dark Star, buying it out, and then turning around and saying, well, they've got all this, they bought this thing, and then they're now opening another company selling the same flavours. Do you know what I mean?
They didn't open Chefs, and they didn't sell the original recipes to Dark Star, so they were perfectly entitled.
They sold
to do
the
that.
leftover flavors, and they sold the leftover flavors in the site. That was it.
Yeah, they sold. Yeah, they sold. It was the company, the websites, all the flavors that they had, all the stock that was there. The only thing they didn't sell to them were the recipes, and they kept those for themselves.
Okay, so if you've got a supply of Super Sweet, Did they have the original? Did they have two super sweets on, or just
Yeah, because
super sweet
no,
on? Because you got to remember, their labs are using super sweet as well for
yeah,
their.
no, because from reading their email, it is basically, dear valued customers, we are reaching out with an important update regarding one of our products, Capella OS Super Sweet, not to be confused with Capella Super Sweet, without OS in the title, contains ingredients not suitable for vaping. Out of an abundance of caution and commitment to your safety, we are initiating a voluntary recall of this product.
Voluntary? Yeah, okay.
So it's that's reading to me that they actually had two products on their site, one OS Super Sweet and the other one just standard Super Sweet. So that's what I said. It seems as if they've received it in from, I'm assuming it would be their central distributor or wherever, and just listed it on the website.
Yeah. They probably came out, they probably said to them, there's a new sweetener out.
And they grab it like you and I would, thinking,
yes.
oh, maybe it's overly sweet, like an extra sweet or something like that. Oh,
no, because it actually, the email actually says this product in question. The product in question has been listed and labeled correctly. So if you bought OS Super Sweet for food, they did say something in here about diversifying their products. And part of our strategy for diversifying our product range and target markets due to new vaping laws is to stock products such as this.
Yes.
Regrettably, it has been erroneously listed on the Darkstar website, which primarily sells to the vaping market. So they've ordered it in themselves to sell in
to
one
diversify.
Of
Yes. So it sounds like what they've done is they should have been put under a separate category, by the sounds of it, as used for drinks, food, or whatever. It should be a separate category that they should have put up, and they haven't. Basically,
yeah, or it could be as Nev says, more like someone bought the wrong one and they don't want to sack them.
Yeah, maybe so, mate. So yeah, Nev's is saying that King's Flavours bought the remaining stock of DS, bought the domain, bought the remaining stock. Darkstar bought the domain, social media. Chef's Vapor owned the recipes, not Chef's Flavours.
Yes,
it was a separate company that owned it.
Yeah.
So that's why. So it was a different.
But then when
company.
Darkstar did it, they did shadily kind of fake that they still had the real flavors and try to take advantage of the site. That's the kind of shady part that kind of does stick in my craw a little. And that was not long ago.
There's nothing on their website saying there's a recall.
No, that's what I mean. They should have put it on their website as well.
Guests which aren't on mailing lists.
Yeah.
The guest accounts on mailing lists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what they should have done. It should have been on front of there, popped up. It should have popped up something that says.
It's hard to believe there has been listed on their website for 4 months, and only 17 or 18 people have bought it.
Space Turtle, can you be able to buy them from? You can buy food flavouring, so you'd be able to buy it from.
Yeah, they're food flavorings.
That doesn't surprise me, because what do you buy the most of? You get super sweet, and you know you're going to use a lot of it, so you always go for 30s or 100s and to stock up, because you know you're always going to use it. So once you've got that,
Gap and Pearl, right there.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what vapors are like? They see a new product,
they'll try it,
and they jump on it. Yeah. So 17 or 18, only 17 or 18 orders in total over 4 months.
Well,
what would look to be like a new product.
How many new sweeteners have come out there? Those extra sweet sweeteners and different ones, and like the neotame in them and stuff like that. All these flavorings are coming out. I would have assumed it was just something like that, and I would probably have tried to give it a try, right, Benny?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's right. That's what you expect people. Like I say, I check out a guess because I can't always remember my fucking password when I go on the stuff.
I don't know whether that
was close.
I'm wondering, and this is just conjecture.
Yonk.
I'm wondering.
Yep, exactly.
I'm wondering whether this has only just been noticed now because a customer has actually phoned them up and said, "Hang on a minute, I've just had this OS Super Sweet to put in my vape, and it says on the back that it's got oil in.
Yes.
Is this safe?"
Yes, it sounds like maybe that's what's happened.
We better send out an email.
Yeah, for 4 months, it sounds like someone's either contacted them or the manufacturers have contacted them or something's gone on where someone's said to them, "You've got this." You know what I mean?
Or like Graham said, maybe they got a bulk supply somewhere and they got the wrong one and realized
Yeah.
it.
Or they
That would be the
coughed
worst.
a lung up. Yeah. So why am I suddenly coughing? Why have I got coughing? Why have I got fucking Diwali or whatever it's called?
Well, it's like you, Benny, you get that chest feeling with certain liquids. Can you imagine this? Yeah. You'd think it was this new flavor I tried must be that. No, it's your sweetener.
So yeah, Space Tail saying now Flavour Code needs to find a partner in the EU trade zone so I can buy them, but you should be able to buy them. You should be able to buy them here, shouldn't he? They're only flavouring. They're only flavouring, so you should be able to buy them because they're not made up, are they?
I just reach out.
Well, that's because you
don't
don't have enough heat in your system to make them pop.
reach out to Flavor. Reach out to Flavor Craver, Flavor Craver to all and ask them if they will send to the EU.
Yeah, and just say, will you just put on it food flavourings?
Yeah, because they may send to the EU now.
Yeah.
I don't know. The best thing to do is just reach out and ask them.
Yeah. Just say, I want food flavourings. Turtles
can't vape. Yeah, turtles can't vape.
They've got turtle power, though.
I'm making candies.
Only if they're teenage mutants, though. What happens? Okay, so what happens to turtles once they get past the teenager status? They lose their turtle power?
I don't know. They never grew up.
I don't know because
how are they always teenagers? How does that happen?
Yeah, because geriatric Ninja Turtles will be the shittest cartoon ever.
Graham, please play with the AI and make a geriatric Ninja Turtles movie, please.
What was that? Geriatric Ninja Turtles with never.
Geriatric mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes,
I want to see this movie.
One of them has to have his face because
it would be about 350
Ninja Turtle.
Right. We are coming up. We've got a bit of overtime there, so it's time to go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Liam.
Right. Thanks everybody for watching, and good night. Over to Graham.
All right. Thanks everyone. Thanks chat. Pop over to Vape Gems. I have one boysenberry raspberry licious left. I just thought I'd say that. And
I'm saying that now, I'm gonna be gone.
Well, I've actually got 2, but one of them's for me for Christmas.
I knew it. I knew it. All right. I will say that Saturday, if you want to mix along, we're doing Christmas candies and chocolates next Tuesday again. We got more. There's lots more. And there's more coming. So, and I'll pass it to the lady who's happy about the chocolates.
I hate you. Thanks for coming, guys. It's been fun. I've just sat here mixing, but... You can't see those recipes yet. They're for Saturday. But thank you.
We forgot to say, yes, we will be joining Birdie and Legion over on their channel for the AVS this week.
Is that Sunday?
Yeah.
Yes.
What time's out? It's
about 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, isn't it?
9 o'clock at ours, yeah.
I'm never up. I'll watch the
What's the replay?
Yeah.
2:30 in the morning here. It starts 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that.
Lady signed us up for that.
It's Birdie's fault. He asked on the show and then he asked in the chat and he had that big hung dog puppy dye eye look. And I was like, God damn it, he's not going to leave us alone until we do it. Fine, we'll just do it and get it over with. And I'll pass.
I wasn't saying yes without her permission.
Is that it?
That's it, Benny. It's all you, Benny. It's all about the man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody joining us tonight. It's been absolutely brilliant. It just keeps going when the little questions coming up. It's been informative for you. If you have got any questions, don't forget you can drop them in chat or you can come and see us on a Wednesday night. And if you've got any questions,
or you can join Monkey on Juice and then you can message me if you want. I'm quite happy. I've got Facebook open all day for some bizarre reason. So you can just message me if you've got any questions or want to buy anything.
Exactly. That's what I just want to say. Do go to Vape Gems and check out what they've got in. He has got a sales section. He's coming up to Christmas, so he's going to be doing some Christmas bits. So do check it out and keep up to date with what
12 days of Christmas, I've decided.
12 days.
So it starts on Boxing Day.
All right, so he's going to be doing 12 days of Christmas. 12 days of Christmas, he's starting on Boxing Day.
It starts on Boxing Day.
12 days of Christmas starts 12 days before Christmas.
No, it doesn't. It actually officially starts on Boxing Day.
12 days before 12 again. That's.
I'm with Benny on this one. It's 12 days before Christmas.
No, it's
12
not.
days before. 12 days.
If it is, I'll crack it and put it up 12 days before.
Why 12 days? Because
I actually probably will just do Christmas to New Year.
It's 12 days before, because that's when the shepherds and that. Like 12 days after was when the what is it's got there? The Kings. They got there late. They didn't get there on the 25th. They got 12 days later. They turned up.
Ask AI.
And you listen to Benny. He was there.
AI never tells me.
Benny was there. He witnessed it firsthand
this week.
Right, so don't forget you can catch us again next week, same time, same place. Do go over on Saturday to check out what Tim is doing with and Lady Liberty with the chocolate. This is what, like Never says, 4 weeks. So they've got another 10 to go before they finish that. You get all your chocolate lowdown. That's if you really like chocolate, that no one does. But anyway, you can go over there and try that out.
Get the new show on Friday.
Yeah, there's a new show on Friday. If you are looking for something to watch on Friday on Nev's channel, go over there. Go over and watch the Aussie Vape Show if you are up in America at 2:30. It's about 8 or 9 o'clock UK time, and you will find them on there with Mr. Birdie. So, yes.
Using my
Captain Caveman.
Okay.
Yes.
Go follow everybody over on ELR. You'll find them on there if you want to check out any recipes. And we will see you again next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Rocky.
Bye.
Good night.
Rocky.
Yeah.